Hey everyone, it's Susan from InnerTeenment News, and I am so happy to be here to talk entertainment with all of you. This is our second episode of the podcast, and this is actually episode 2, part 1. We're going to break things up a little bit. Our last one was chock full of information, but we felt it ran a little long. So we decided with this one to break it up into 2 parts. So again, this is our second episode, episode 2, part 1. And we'll cover entertainment from Sunday, February 19th to Wednesday, February 22nd. Without further ado, let's begin. Okay, so let's kick this episode off with a little bit of entertainment news. Actor, writer, director, producer, he does it all. Jon Favreau received his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame recently. And it's a well-deserved honor. Congratulations, Jon. I cannot wait to get back to Hollywood and walk Hollywood Boulevard and find your star. Well-deserved honor. A lot of us know Jon as an actor. He's in the movie Swingers, The Wolf of Wall Street. My favorite role of Jon's, though, however, is in a movie starring Keanu Reeves called The Replacements. And if you have not seen this movie, you have to check it out. It's hilarious. It's about when a football team goes on strike, I think it's the owner. The owner puts together this group of misfit football players, guys that would be considered past their prime or guys that never even played football. And he puts them together to take over for the well-paid football players who don't think they're getting enough money and go on strike. So this movie is hilarious. Jon plays a hilarious character, very rough. And this movie, I make all my friends and family watch it. So if you are over the age of 18, find The Replacements. It's hilarious. But back to Jon and his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Robert Downey Jr. and Chef Roy Choi spoke at the ceremony. So what a great day. I hope Jon had a great time with his family and friends. And again, this is a well-deserved honor. So if you're in Hollywood and you're walking Hollywood Boulevard anytime soon, checking out the souvenir shops and all the other stars, look for Jon. He's the latest star on Hollywood Boulevard. Okay, guys, it's time to vote for the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. So make sure you gather the kids, get online, supervise, and let them cast their votes for the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. The show is going to air live on March 4th on the Nickelodeon platforms. So be sure to go to nick.com, pick the show's Kids' Choice Awards, and you and the kids pick your favorites, cast your votes, and we'll be sure to have more on the Kids' Choice Awards coming up soon. So nick.com, get your votes in. Kids' Choice Awards, March 4th. Nintendo fans, the moment you have been waiting for is here. Universal Studios in Hollywood has opened a brand new part of the park called Super Nintendo World. You have got to check this out. There are brand new rides, restaurants, souvenir shops, all things Nintendo themed. This is the moment you've been waiting for. So check out Universal Studios Hollywood. Make your plans to get to LA and come be part of this new Nintendo adventure. In other entertainment news, there's, the usual baby boom going on. Meghan Trainor announced that she and her husband are expecting baby number 2. So that's really exciting. Also, in the last podcast episode, I talked about Locash. They have a great new song out called 3 Favorite Colors. So just last week, Preston from Locash announced that he and his family are expecting baby number 3. So congratulations to the Brust family. We are very excited about this new arrival, and congratulations to Preston and his family. Okay, so let's break down television highlights. Sunday, February 19th, 8 p.m. on ABC, American Idol returns. Now, believe it or not, This is the 21st overall season of American Idol. It will be its 6th on ABC. But altogether, American Idol turns 21 and will crown the winner this year, its 21st winner of American Idol. So American Idol's legal. Now, the show has brought us, I was trying to reminisce about some of the winners. And of course, Kelly Clarkson, Ruben Studdard, Carrie Underwood. Last year was Noah Thompson. My cousin's wife is from Louisa, Kentucky, which is the same area Noah's from. So that's a big deal for our family. But Noah, Taylor Hicks, I'm trying to think, Chris Allen. So we have loved music from all these people. And so we are so excited to watch the new season and see who gets crowned this year. So every Sunday night, 8 p.m. on ABC, we're starting off with auditions. And I don't know if you guys have ever thought too much about how American Idol works, but they send producers and talent scouts to several cities over the US, and they send the bus out to smaller cities, and thousands of singers show up to audition for producers and talent scouts and production assistants, anyone they can sing for. And then that gets whittled down. And then the judges, Katy Perry, Luke Bryan, and Lionel Richie, go to 3 different cities. And this year it's Las Vegas, New Orleans, and Nashville. And all the singers that it's been whittled down to, probably maybe 150, somewhere around there, get to appear before Luke, Katy, and Lionel, with, of course, Ryan Seacrest coming back to host. And side note, Ryan just announced this week that he will be leaving Kelly and Ryan and focusing on American Idol full-time and his radio show. And it sounds like he's moving back to LA. So Ryan, we have very much enjoyed you on Live with Kelly and Ryan, and appreciate the time you've spent there. Loved the interviews you've done, and very much looking forward to seeing you on American Idol this season. So shout out to Ryan and his retirement from Live with Kelly and Ryan. And we wish you wonderful things in the future. But anyway, back to American Idol. So the judges saw talent in Las Vegas, New Orleans, and Nashville. And that's the start of what you'll see on Sunday, February 19th, the first round of auditions. So start watching, start taking notes on who you think will make it into the top 12 and go live. And follow us on our social medias and let us know who you're rooting for this season. We look forward to American Idol Sunday on ABC at 8 p.m. Sunday at 9, we will be flipping over to the Hallmark Channel for the next installment of The Way Home. We talked a little bit about The Way Home on last week's podcast. We have had the privilege to speak with Alex Hook, who plays the young cat. Her interview is up on our YouTube channel and on the website, InnerTeenmentNews.com. And we are also so excited to talk to Sadie LaFlamme Snow. Her interview will be posted in a couple of weeks. So keep checking the YouTube channel, check the website for Sadie's interview. It was such a privilege to speak with these great young actresses. The show airs episode 5. We cannot wait. After taking a week off for its catch-up marathon last week, we get a new episode. And this week, I think there's a 90s themed dance at Alice's school. And Kat and Elliot end up chaperoning. So they kind of take a trip back to the past in that way by chaperoning this 90s dance. And of course, there'll be more intrigue about Alice going back into the past and what's happening with that. And Kat's ex-husband Brady is there in town, and he's going to throw some rocks into the equation. And, so it's going to be really interesting to see what happens on episode 5. It's called Don't Dream It's Over. And I'm just pointing out to everybody that so far, 1 through 5, they've had song titles as their episode names. And I just wondered about that. Is that a clue to stuff that's going to happen? Or I just think it's really interesting that all the script titles have had song titles as their name too. So it's very interesting. I don't know if that's a clue or not. I'm just speculating. My conspiracy theory, who knows? But anyway, so don't forget to tune in to The Way Home Sunday night at 9 p.m. on the Hallmark Channel for more twists and turns. We can't wait to see what happens there. Sunday at 10 p.m. on ABC, Milo Ventimiglia returns to weekly television in the ABC crime caper called The Company You Keep. Now, Milo, as everyone remembers, was one of our favorite TV dads, Jack Pearson, on This Is Us for 6 seasons on NBC. We miss the Pearsons terribly, but thank them all for their wonderful 6 years of stories that they gave to us. But we are very much looking forward to Milo's return. We loved Milo on the Gilmore Girls. He was Fergie's love interest in Big Girls Don't Cry. We've been watching his talent for a really long time, and we're super excited to have him back on television every week, 10 p.m. on ABC, The Company You Keep. I saw Milo on The View recently where he described his new character as a good bad guy. And I think it's a con artist, like with good intentions, kind of a modern day Robin Hood. He's trying to right some wrongs, but he may go about it in illegal and unlawful ways. So anyway, but it looks like it's going to be a really fun, great show. The Company You Keep, Sunday at 10. Welcome back to weekly television, Milo Ventimiglia. Monday, February 20th, we are going to stick with The Bachelor as our Monday highlight. It's on ABC at 8 p.m. Again, Bachelor Nation, if you listened to our podcast last week, we don't really know a whole lot about this season. So if Bachelor Nation wants to fill us in, how's Zach doing? Who are the mean girls? Who should be going home? Who should be gone already? We would love to hear from you, Bachelor Nation. Let us know how Zach's doing. The recap for this week says, Zach and the remaining women head to London for another week of adventure, but not everything goes according to plan, leaving Zach in a never-before-seen scenario. So that should be interesting. So we'll have to see what happens in a never-before-seen scenario, which that's hard for the Bachelor franchise because we thought we've seen it all, haven't we? So that's going to be really interesting. Tune in to ABC Monday, the 20th at 8 p.m. for The Bachelor. Tuesday, February 21st, Night Court is on NBC. We talked about this last week in the podcast. Night Court just got renewed for its 2nd season. So congratulations, Night Court. We look forward to the rest of season 1 and season 2. Also on Tuesday at 8 p.m., The Rookie is all new on ABC. The synopsis for that says, the team must stop a militia from detonating a highly combustible truck in their possession. The Rookie is always consistently good. Like you're on edge the whole time. You're trying to figure out the next thing that's going to happen. There's always explosions. So The Rookie is new at 8 p.m. on ABC. Tuesday is also home entertainment release day. New Blu-rays and DVDs come out. So be sure to check out Empire of Light is new on Blu-ray this week. And that stars Olivia Colman and Colin Firth and Michael Ward. So be sure to check out Empire of Light. It comes out on Tuesday the 21st. You can pick it up on DVD or Blu-ray at most places where home entertainment is sold, like Target or Best Buy, or you can order off Amazon. And if you pick this title up, let us know what you think. We haven't checked this movie out yet, but would love to know what your thoughts. It looks beautiful, so I hope to check it out soon. But let us know what you think. Speaking of home entertainment, it's not arriving on DVD until March 7th, but Rugrats Season 1, Volume 2 is headed to DVD. And we have the chance for someone to win their very own copy, courtesy of InnerTeenmentNews.com. Just head to the website, InnerTeenmentNews.com. It has all the information on how to fill out our contest coupon, and you could be the lucky winner of your very own copy of Rugrats Season 1, Volume 2 on DVD. Fingers crossed and best of luck that the biggest fan of these littles wins the DVD. Wednesday, February 22nd. I'm about to give some spoilers about last week's episode of The Masked Singer. So if you want to mute me, if you want to turn me down, if you want to minimize so you don't hear, whatever you need to do so I don't give anything away if you're not caught up on The Masked Singer. 3 performers performed, the Medusa, Mustang, and the Gnome. They unmasked the Gnome and the Mustang. The Mustang was country singer Sarah Evans. I was completely shocked. We have been to several of Sarah's concerts. We listened to her music all the time. While my niece was growing up, we sang her songs all the time. And I had no clue that it was Sarah Evans. So I was completely blindsided by that. But she did a great job. I have no idea who Medusa is. Medusa made it through to the next round. She has not been unmasked. Do you guys have any clue? Like, who do you think Medusa is? I am clueless. And then the gnome was the beloved actor, singer, entertainer, Dick Van Dyke, who was 97 years old when they filmed. I cannot believe it. He sounded amazing. He was so funny and still so entertaining. And Nicole, I think, represented all of us. She was bawling. She was crying so hard. And we all felt that way. She brought tears to our eyes because it was so amazing to see him at 97 still entertaining. The Masked Singer, so two people Wednesday at 8 p.m. on Fox will go up against Medusa to see who the winner of that round is. And it's going to be hard. Medusa was pretty good, but I'm very much looking forward. How do you top Dick Van Dyke? I don't know, but something tells me they will try. So keep tuning in Wednesdays at 8 to The Masked Singer, and it's going to be a good season, I can tell. I can tell. So it started off great. And next episode, Wednesday at 8 on Fox, let's go through the season and see who else gets unmasked. So let me know what you thought of last week's episode. It was really entertaining. Wednesday at 9:30 on ABC is another episode of the new Gina Rodriguez comedy, Not Dead Yet. We talked about this on the last podcast. This is a new series starring Gina Rodriguez from Jane the Virgin. We are so excited to have her back on weekly television. This episode is called Not Dating Yet. And Nell's friends are trying to set her up on dates, but Nell isn't sure she's ready to move on yet. So this will be, I'm sure, another funny episode. I think this is episode 4 that have been revealed. And so far, the first 3 have been really, really funny. So check out Not Dead Yet, ABC, 9:30 on ABC. And give this show a try if you haven't already. It's really, really funny. You can catch up on Hulu. And the new episode will be streaming on Hulu the next day. So if you miss it on Wednesday, you can get it on Hulu, binge, get all caught up, and be ready for the next new episode. Again, Not Dead Yet, ABC 9:30 on Wednesdays. It's a really, really funny show. Okay, guys, again, I'm Susan from InnerTeenment News. I'm going to wrap this episode part 1 up. Find us on Wednesday to hear part 2, where we talk about everything from Thursday through Saturday. Some more music. Who knows what else will be happening in entertainment by then, but we look forward to filling you in and discussing some elements of entertainment with you guys. I will post our social media at the end of this video. Please find us there and tell us what you think about the podcast, what shows you're watching, what music you're listening to, what movies you're seeing. We want to hear it all. So find us on our social media channels. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget, a little entertainment goes a long way. So use it to relax, read that book, binge watch that television show, crank up that music, whatever you need to do to relax and enjoy the stories that everyone's putting out for you guys. So thank you again. I'm Susan from InnerTeenment News. Find us on the social medias, visit the website, search out our YouTube channel, find us on your favorite podcast channel. Thanks for listening, and we will see you next time.